Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Oh, boy, another sweltering day. 86 degrees, the air temperature, dew point 62. We have a south wind, breezy now at 20. That south wind, particularly on south-facing beaches, is creating a real blowout there along the coastline. And we do have a rip current statement issued because of the threat of some pretty strong rip currents today. Just watch your lifeguard flags if you plan on getting into the water today. 82 in Venice, 81 in Inglewood, 85 right now in Bradenton and Parrish and Myakka, 86 in Sarasota, 78 degrees Longboat Key, a cooler spot there, and 84 degrees in Wauchula, 85 in Arcadia. It is going to be a steamy day, but at least the winds will give some relief to the otherwise really warm afternoon. They're brisk today, coming in out of the south at about 15 to 20 this afternoon. And the same thing holds true down to the south. 15 to 20 pretty much does it. That is we'll call it a warm, moist tongue is what it's called in meteorology. It's actually a flow, a narrow ribbon flow of very low-level moist air heading right up into the panhandle to feed a larger scale storm system. And we are getting a lot of that moisture right around here. No rainfall from it yet, but with temperatures as warm as they are, we're going to get a sea breeze this afternoon, despite the fact that we have those strong winds. And I think we may see one or two storms build right along that sea breeze. It's going to be not going to be a strong sea breeze, and it'll move pretty far inland, I think, with that south wind coming onshore. I think a lot of that sea breeze activity will be east of the interstate. Now, to the north of us, we have some major activity ongoing. We have severe thunderstorm watches. We have tornado watches up for the panhandle. Strong storms moving onshore there. Now, let me stress, these are not storms that are going to really bother us. This is a North Florida event and also a deep south event. But as these storms move onshore, there is the potential here for some tornadic activity as well as strong thunderstorm gusts. They've already had some damaging winds in the last 12 hours or so from strong storms that have moved through parts of Mississippi and Alabama. Trees down. You're seeing some power outages because of these storms. And some very heavy rainfall could lead to some localized flooding there as well. Now, these storms are kind of getting pretty close to the Atlanta airport, and consequently, airport delays are going to be in the cards for that important airport hub for Sarasota. So if you're traveling to that location, call your carrier, make sure your flight's on time, maybe pack your patience. We're looking at a low pressure area continuing to drift off to the north and the east. That's what's causing all of those showers I just showed you. Also, back to the west, there's another low pressure area taking shape here in a very modified form. That's going to tap into some cooler air and eventually come through here and lower our temperatures. But this is the first one we'll deal with, and it will sink far enough south it'll stall out, and it'll be a focal point in the Big Bend region over the course of tomorrow for a few scattered showers. We'll put in a slight chance of an increased rainfall chance for us tomorrow because of the locale of that front and because of the moisture in our air. But that's really not going to be the weather maker. The one back to the west is the one that really should provide us with our best chance of rain this week. That'll come Wednesday night into Thursday, and that's a significant one in terms of temperature. That's going to shave our temperatures from today's daytime high, which I put at 88, to Saturday's daytime high, which I'll put at 72, and much lower humidity. Scott?